Well, friends, tomorrow is the day. It's the big day. It's election day, and that probably means that this is my last of these videos. They're only intended as a short little couple of thoughts for you all. I want to thank you, those of you who've contacted me and encouraged me and said that you found these valuable or encouraging in some way, and that really makes me happy because I'm just kind of sending them out into the ether. So my closing thought to you all is this: vote. You have to vote. You have to. Typically, we have pretty shameful turnout, and it's the greatest power and the greatest privilege we have as Americans is the right to vote. And I want you to understand, Trump supporters. I want you to vote too. I do. And if you're skeptical about that, I'll tell you why I want that. Because this is how we do it. We forgot. We forgot. It's about the voice of the people. The, the candidates campaign, we weigh their pros and cons, we discuss, we fight, we disagree, we argue, we throw things, we yell, and then we choose a president. And the way we do it is by having our voices heard through our votes, and hopefully the will of the people prevails. So I want you to vote your conscience. I do. I want you to get out there and vote for Trump if that's who you vote for. To that end, I hope that you will all join me in rejecting anything that suppresses people's right to vote. You'll vocally and passionately speak up against voter suppression, voter intimidation, roll purging, anything that cuts off the vote. I know some of you are concerned about voter fraud. You'll be happy to know that there have been very, very few cases of voter fraud that have been proven. You can look that up. That's a factual thing, not a partisan thing. It's really not a big problem, in spite of what Mr. Trump says. So, I also hope that you will not accept behavior and decision making that thwarts the process. In our country, we don't have candidates declare themselves the winner when they feel that they have won. That's just not how we do it. It's just not how we do it. They can't prematurely declare victory. Even if you love them and you think they're great, that's not how we do it. That's not how we do it. We've never done it that way. It's just not how it's done. And I hope that you will, for the sake of patriotism, for the sake of preserving the American system of doing things, be a vocal opponent, even if Trump is your candidate, that you will be a vocal opponent of any shenanigans or any bypassing of the rules or any bending the process. It's just not how we do it. If the will of the people is for Donald Trump to be reelected, he will be. And if the will of the people is for Biden to be elected, don't fight that. That's not how we do it. It's just not how we do it. Now, after this is all settled, and it will be one way or the other, it'll be settled. I hope you will give some thought to the stuff that I've been talking to you about in terms of trying to start conversations again and to not cut off an entire half of ourselves. Even if those conversations are difficult, frustrating, combative, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it if we don't do that again, because that's not who we are. It's not how our country is structured. And that's what I'm for. And I bet if these videos have reached anyone on the right, I hope you see the patriotism that I feel and that so many of my fellow Democrats feel. There's a lot of patriotism on both sides, meaning we want to preserve the American way of doing things, and we believe that our way is the best way of doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that disagreement. Let's engage. Let's talk things through. Let's get to know each other. For God's sake, let's get to know each other again. How many people do you know from the other side? I don't know nearly enough Republicans, not nearly enough. I want to know more. I want to know more of you. And I hope you'll get to know us. We're not so bad. We're really not. We're, we're pretty great on the left. I happen to be fond of us. Most of my friends are lefties. Um, but clearly, I mean, certainly we are nothing like what has been described to you. Generally speaking, most of us. And I think, honestly, most Republicans are not anything like the way they've been described to me. Most. Trump voters, God bless you, as they say in the South. I don't know what to say to you because I'm very confused. I don't understand your support of him, but God bless you. God bless you. Everyone, make sure you vote tomorrow. It's really, really important. Okay. Thanks for joining me again. And I think this is the last of these. So take care.